Hello and welcome to Pod Chat with Nat. Today I'm going to be answering another question I've been asked in a week. So it's really, really simple what I'm offering today. It is just one question, one answer. And one question I had was around my program Momentum. Does it get results? And I was like, that's a great question. Yes, it does. Where do we go from there? So I'm going to share with you exactly why momentum gets you results and the framework around it, the model, etc. But I'm going to really link that to the outcome and intangibles because that's the important stuff here. And the reason I set on momentum was because I wanted to get people results, right? There's people that have followed me, people engaged, and I built a big audience and they want to know, how do I get those results and how have I got them rapidly since leaving the corporate world? Because what I noticed with leaving the corporate world is I had the foundations of being a great coach. I was mentoring lots of people through their business. And I was like, if I really tap into my expertise, I've done 20 years in corporate. I live and breathe strategy. I can look at systems, I can look at businesses and say, these are the gaps. This is what you need to do to get results. So I was like, well, I need to do more of that in my own business. Hence the pivot, the change, transition into business strategy. And I love it. So I will use the coaching in terms of great questions, the art of listening, the art of seeking to understand. And I will use that within the strategy work that I do, because I think those foundations are really important. So to answer that question of does momentum get results? Yes, it does. So the whole structure around momentum was more around implementation, because let's be really, really freaking frank here. Everything I teach you could actually go and find online. You could get it on Google. You can get it for free somewhere. Okay, you can go to an event, you can go to network and hear all this stuff for free. So that wasn't the aim for me. The aim was to create strong curriculum, absolutely, because knowledge experience is a couple of the aspects I link to confidence. And it was around a community, so like-minded people, because sometimes we're in worlds where people don't believe in us. They question us. They think it's crazy that we'd want to leave a full-time job with money coming in every single month and security. And finally, around that was the coaching, mentoring, strategy aspect. So you kind of got the three C's: coaching, you've got the curriculum, and you've got the community. So the next part around that is implementation. This isn't about having loads of ads. It's not even about having funnels. You don't even have to have an online presence. But let's be honest, does it help? Of course it does. Of course it amplifies the ability to leverage your business, to leverage your visibility, to get in more connections, to be in more people's worlds, to be at the forefront of people's minds. Of course it does. The same as having a phone does, right? Because we have more access to stuff. And the more accessibility we have, the more potential we have to grow at speed. And there is a real thing in business about the speed of implementation. And again, what you're noticing is here, I'm coming back to this word, implementation. So momentum is all about that. It's about the outcome. So the A to B in a transformation, and how do you close that gap sooner rather than later? And it's really simple. Everything I do and share with you in momentum is what I've done. It is nothing other than results based. So I'm sharing strategies that I have given a go, seen it works, and I'm sharing it with you to give it a go and do it. So it's almost like having the answer straight away. It comes down to you of whether you're going to take action and do those, and like ironically implement them. So the structure's changed a lot as well. And I'm very transparent in business that you'll see me changing things because I'm always evolving. And I actually think that's quite inspirational, because when I've worked with people and they keep everything the same, I'm a bit like, well, the times change. We need to adapt. We need to be agile in business. Yeah, you don't change and move on, and your programs don't change. So I'm very transparent with people about what I'm doing and why. And when we can be able to share the because and the why of something, people are often more engaged. So again, what's really important with being a leader in your business is that you take people with you. So I want to do that with momentum. I want to keep people wanting to work with me. Absolutely, I'm absolutely 100% supportive and convinced that working with an array of different people for different reasons, it is important too. But I also see the benefit in that when you work with somebody that you absolutely love, and it's probably because I've connected with my own mentor and strategist in the last year that's been just perfect for me and ideal, whether we think perfection exists or not. They've been absolutely the key inspiration. And there is honestly nothing that they do that's made me feel any doubt. And I've just felt absolute confidence with them. I've been able to make decisions on my own, and I've been able to have the support around me to fail as well. And I think that's really important. So I want to say for my clients, I want them to become in my world for many reasons: that they want to earn more money, that they want to help more people and have a bigger impact in this world or their world, and that they want to learn and grow, and that they want to stay with me because actually it's fun as well. And that's why I'm so big on business values. So nothing is really drip feed in this program. It was, and I worked out that that just didn't really sit very well. And what I want was to push the accountability onto clients, because I think that's really important, that people are accountable to themselves. And therefore the calls become very tangible. They become all about implementation. They become problem solving in the moment, so that people again move at speed. So this isn't just about learning with momentum. It is about full implementation. It is about, again, like I shared, the coaching, the community of seeing you can be around like-minded people and inspired, and that you can really drive some big growth just by being with people that believe in you and that are like-minded. And the only way I can frame this differently is that sometimes our families don't believe in us. Sometimes our friends don't. They think we're crazy to want to leave that job. They think we're crazy to want to start a business. And often they're right in that. But we need to be around people that believe in us. And it's not as easy to just disconnect and let those people go that will question and self-doubt us. And we need to use that as well to give us some grounding and help us with boundaries in business. But fundamentally, you got to be around people that understand what it's like, and that can be that soundboard for you, that can be that support system that you need. And that's why when I'm heavily invested in a program, I'm there to help clients every single step of the way. I want to be their cheerleader. I want to be their person to go to at 1 a.m. in the morning if I'm still up, because I can work some crazy hours. But I really want them to feel safe and secure in that they've got the answers and the support that they need, and that they don't have to feel alone on what can be a very lonely journey. But then all of this comes down to, well, why me and why you? And the point is that you have a big why, and you want to help people and make a big difference. And you also want to change and evolve as a person too. And that's really important. So always face into that. So this is why I'm really clear, people, and transparent in business, that I want to help people get really good results. I want people to join my program. I want to talk about it all the time. I would rather be pulled down a peg or two and told, nah, like we've heard it so much, than have to raise my game, because I think that's really, really hard to do. So coming back to the point of the question is, will momentum get you results? I absolutely 110% believe that momentum will get you results. And I'm that confident, if it doesn't, that I would give you your money back. Do I shout about that? No, who would? Because if you do, then it's kind of maybe saying that, you don't believe in it enough is an argument I'd have. But I want to get people results. And I don't think that I'm just letting anyone into this. I am doing that sense check. I'm doing the qualification to make sure that people are the right fit, people are aligned to my values, and they're going to be able to really take the value and implement it without feeling overwhelmed. That's so important for me, and that it's right for them. So if it's a question on your mind of, will I get results and momentum? All you got to do is book a call with me, and we can have a short call to just really understand exactly whether this is right for you, whether we're the right fit, and whether it get you results. And maybe it's no for now. Maybe it's that you aren't ready for this program right now, but it's in time. But at least you're going to know what that looks like, and you can get a plan in place to work towards that. And that's what's important, is having a step-by-step plan and knowing you're moving forward every day. So there we go. That's Pod Chat with Nat. Done, nailed. I've stayed accountable to myself that I'm going to do that this week, and I've done it. It's not perfect, but it's out there. And I'm sharing more knowledge, more experience to help people move forward. And that's what's really important to me. So if this has inspired you and you know somebody that needs this, then please share it forward, pass it forward. Or also, likewise, if you know that you need some of the results on this, or you're interested. I'm not big on this word curious right now. And I know my actual coach pulls me when I say, that's interesting. He's like, nah, come on. But I'm going to say interested today, because I'm in a bit of a state where when people say, I'm really curious, I'm like, you're not. That's a bit of a buzzword at the moment for me. So if you are interested to know more about momentum or working with one-to-one, all you got to do is send me a message and I'll get back to you ASAP. As I said at the start, if you'd like to join a 360 community, also send me a message. Let's just have a conversation. I love talking to people, and so should you. Like, we're in business. We're about talking to people and helping people move forward. We're in a people game. So reach out, say hello, and let's see where that conversation takes us today.